The Broach Loop Knot. Hello everybody, welcome back. Sometimes I struggle with some of the words that I say, but today, in today's little exercise, what we're going to do is we're going to do the Broach Loop Knot, which is a rather decorative way of tying the loop into the end of a cord. Now I've tried this with thicker cordage and it seems to work best with a nice slippery cordage such as Paracord, and as you can see here we get a nice decorative knot in the end of our loop here. So anyway, I'm going to undo this one. No, I'm not. I'm going to use the other end. And then I'll see you on the other side and let's get knotting. So here's my paracord. Just here, my standing end is going off in that direction up there and it's going round here to my working end. And I'm going to pull a little bit through because we need a little bit to work with. And now that I've done that, the next thing I'm going to do, and this is the easy part of this knot, is I'm going to form a figure of 8 just over here like so. And all I'm going to do is take hold of my working end and I'm going to pass it to form a loop here at the bottom. So my standing end is going round, underneath, over there to my working end at the top here. And then once I've formed that loop there, I'm going to bring the standing end underneath like so, and you'll see here that as I bring it round I'm going to complete, and what I've done here now is I have created a figure of 8, and that's all I've done. So I've gone round the back underneath the standing end, brought it round over the top, and then created that figure of 8. Now the next thing I'm going to do is just make that figure of 8 a little bit smaller, because we don't want a massive amount there. So just make it a little bit smaller, just shrink it up a bit, and there we go. We now have our figure of 8. Now that we've got that, the next thing that I want to do is I want to get hold of my working end and I'm going to bring it round underneath this one here and up through that, see that triangle that's formed there? We're going to bring it up through that triangle. So I'm just going to bring it up through the triangle. I'm just going to shrink down a little bit on my figure of 8. Just bring it round there through my triangle, and there we go. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my working end and bring it over everything like so. So keep it tucked in that corner down the bottom there. So there you go. I've brought it now over everything. And the next thing I do is I'm going to go underneath this loop here. So take it round underneath that loop there and come out. There we go. So it's coming round underneath the loop there. And then the next thing that I want to do is tuck it down through that loop there. So I'm going to bring that down, tuck it through that loop, and there we go. And what we've done now is we've actually completed the knot. So all we need to do, just don't let that come out of that place there, but all I need to do now is just pull up on this gently, and you'll see that as we pull up on it gently, and you can see here now, we're starting to get a nice pattern appearing there. In fact, let's bring that up a bit closer. There you go, you can see a nice pattern appearing there. So my standing end is that one there, that's my working end. Well, all I'm going to do is just gently pull up on the cords, pull up on the loop, and you can adjust it. It's all adjustable. And then gradually, as you pull it up, you will see here now that we have got that nice effect appearing there. And if I pull up a little bit tighter on there, and as we pull it up, but just careful as you pull it up, you don't want it to twist, but you want to keep that nice pattern in that particular section there. And so now what we've done is we have created the Broach Loop Knot. And if I get the other end here, you can see on the other end here, what I've done is that working end, I have cut it off flush. And what I've actually done on this one is I've cut it off flush and then I tuck it underneath that top loop there like so to lock it into place. And just put that in there like that. And you can see there that that is now locked into place. So cut it off flush. You can tuck it in or you can burn it, whatever you do to seal the ends of your paracord, you can do that. In my particular case, I've taken the top loop, I've tucked it underneath the top loop like so, And then what I would probably do is just put some finishing solution on it. If you don't know what the finishing solution is, look at my site and I've got some information on a finishing solution there, which not only protects your work, but also locks your knots into place with that so they don't come undone. And there we go. What we've done here is we've done the Broach Loop Knot. So once again, thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, give me one of these. If you hated it, give me one of these. Leave me a comment down below and tell me about your experiences, what you do, anything to do with knot work, or any other subject if you wish. Anyway, thanks again. See you later then. Bye-bye.